Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. This is Genesis here and I am doing what do I call it? SimBunny. I'm going to continue that project of SimBunny. And I have to kind of remember where we left off. So what I'm going to do is swap over from VCOM to Bunny here. And Bunny, I'm kind of doing this interestingly in all one kind of file right now. And so if I remember correctly, I got to the point where, let's find out, where the bunnies would kind of do their thing. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to click on. Will kind of do their thing, they'll explore, and then if you came across them, they would attack. So that's good. And right now it's pretty janky in terms of animations. And no, I don't want to do this. Pretty janky in terms of animations and some of the code of them attacking just seems it's a little instant. What is going on here? Come on. But that's okay. I'm going to improve that last because I want to kind of get more proof of concept down. So a couple things I need to test is them attacking not just the player, but anything I may plop down. So I'm going to do that right now. Even vehicles. I want to see them do it to vehicles. And then what I'm going to do is work on their hive system, or their resources system. So every time they kill, I want it to give their kind of home more food, and the more food they have means the more bunnies they can spawn. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go ahead and enable Zeus here, and I need to remember, I think actually was it down here? Yeah, here's the base monitor that I was starting to work on. Ah, bunny base create. Okay, let's go ahead and just call that in. That's right. Spawn bunny base create. This. Oh. I have an error already. Current base set dir. Wait a second. This did not change. This hasn't been updated. So we're going to back out. Go back to Bunny. Forgot to re-export this. Export to multiplayer. Okay, now we can do this. So I'm going to start the timer. Boosh. And we are going to get going. There we go. Now if I look closely, somewhere in this world, there should be some bunnies. I'm going to go ahead and enable my teleport click. Oops, teleport click. And I want to set terrain grid 50. So one thing I'm going to do immediately actually is probably some optimization. Okay, so there they are. There's 2 colonies here, so one thing I want to do is look at, why do I have trouble doing this? Okay, is look at why did it spawn 2 of these? Let's see. There's for each bee colony list. Let's them up. There's 2 colonies here, but they're both blue, which is a little bit of a problem. And see, I'm getting some pretty bad script lag already. It's not helpful at all. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to kind of figure out why that is. So I'm saying 1, 2, 3 bases right now. Oh, those bunnies might be angry. I'm seeing a 4th one there. I think it's like infinitely producing these nests. There's 4. Why are there so many? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I am gonna spawn and yeah, look at all these nests being produced. That's something's definitely not right. I'm gonna spawn this dude here. And once, yep, there, they'll attack. Oh, and they just got me too. Okay, so there's something going wrong immediately, and I'm going to keep dying infinitely, and I think I might even be locked into this infinite death cycle here. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so something went wrong here. So for each bee colony list it was creating some interesting things, so it should only do it twice. So look at this bee colony list is right here. Okay. And there's only 2. So why is it doing it like 7 or 8 times? So we're going to double check up here. We're going to make sure, do we edit bee colony list anyway? Okay, we're going to go ahead and just, if that's a system chat format, we're going to go ahead and just comment that out so we can get rid of a lot of the clutter. Stop there. And we are going to more carefully look at this bunny base create. So index 0, new array, action, wait a second. So this, from 0 to 9, do bunny colony list set index new array. New array is the, oh, I think this needs to be outside of that loop. Action, let's push back button. Yeah, so this looks like this needs to be outside of that loop here. That'll be one of the problems, I believe. So we're going to put that here. What that does is every time this runs and I want to update the colony list of all the bunnies, we only need to do that once. So Rx select 2. Select 4. Yeah, that was causing a problem. Okay, so let's try that. We're going to go ahead and recompile just for sake of ease here. And we're going to add one last thing, and I'm going to do system chat new colony now. So you can see how many times it gets activated. Export multiplayer. So this should only generate 2 colonies, and one of them should be, they should both be different colors. So I'm going to get this basic part working first, and I think we had so much lag because it was 70, 80 of those things running around, and I have not optimized those scripts at all yet. So we'll go ahead and do this. I'm going to load this up. I'm going to enable that, which this should not be indefinite. Okay, so we got new colony now. That's run once so far. Okay, there's twice. We have an error. Error undefined variable expression. And now it's going to all fall apart. So now we need to look a little bit closer at what that was. So it ran once just fine. And then it kind of fell apart. I wonder if it's this index part right here. I think this was the problem. This index also needs to be outside of that, like so. I guess I didn't need to restart for that, but that's okay. We're doing everything inefficiently today. Let's put the multiplier. Let's try this now. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and get them to go again. Same time I'm going to go ahead and enable Zeus. Okay, you see it going there. Okay, second one has gone. And it should stop there. Oh, see, there's a third one. And the fourth one. So see, that's just kind of repeating over and over again. That's not okay. So let's go ahead and see why. Let's first make sure that it's not being called anywhere else. So we call it calls the index, selects a random person, gets the position, creates the base, takes the current base equals x select 3 from the colony list. So what we're dealing with here to make this easier is when we're working with each of these indexes here, it pulls this list. And then, so it does x select 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a second. No, that's correct. Okay. Bam. So it pulls this. It pulls the coordinates of faction. Or the current base location is x equals 3. 0, 3. Base set there, current base pushback base. So pushes that back. So this is a bunch of coordinates, and I'm wondering, is that how we have it? Oh, we changed it. Okay. Let me figure this out. Looks like that. So what this does is it pulls it, calls it. Here it will put that base back into here. And then it pushes it back. Okay, and then the faction is x0, so faction is b underscore bc1. It'll sleep for 5 seconds. It will then spawn the bunnies. And then it'll push back the faction. Faction pushback button. Oh, that doesn't seem right. Oh, so why did I do that? That's supposed to be an array. Okay. So we're going to have to break this down a little bit more. So let's see. So pull the function. So this should be an empty array. Okay, so this should be an empty array. We're going to go ahead and do a test here. So we're going to slow this way down. I need to see exactly what is going on. And we're going to go ahead and do faction. And this should just be an array of all the bunnies compiled. And we should get a bunch of that. So to pull that, and we'll do faction 1. So the first time it should be empty, and then each time we do it, faction 2, this should just get bigger and bigger. And what we'll do is also have this sleep for the 0.5. And we're going to reduce this down to like 3. So we'll spawn 4 zombies, 4 bunnies. They act like zombies. Too much degeneration. Okay. And then what this should do is it'll push the index to 1. Okay. And oh wait, this index needs to be after this. So then what to do? A new array. It's a new array, which is supposed to be this new thing. This colony list here. be this new thing here. Let me pull this. So this is the correct array. The new array, which is simply the faction. This is the variable here. And be colony list the index. Okay, so they should reset this index to the new array. So it should be 0 will get reset to the faction, which will be a list of bunnies. The x select 1, which is going to be the territory. The x select 2, which is whatever the 10 was. I don't remember what that was for. And then this is current base is x select 3. Current base, it would be the complete list. And then x select 4 is the color. Okay. So now we need to figure out why that's changing. And what we're going to do at the very end is new colony now. We're going to do that at the beginning of everything. We're actually going to do that here. Okay, and then at the end we're going to do system chat format be colony list. And I wondered what the problem was. We kept adding on colonies and duplicating. So this might have fixed it right here now. Because the for each will continue and continue and continue, even if you keep like adding on to it, it can indefinitely go forward. Well, I don't know if indefinitely, but it can go forward. Okay, so let's see if we fix that bug. And that would explain a lot of the issues of the lag. Well, it's just infinitely running, infinitely going. Okay. And then we're going to set terrain grid to 50 so I can actually see. And, oops, we need to update that. First, what I want to do is do this. And this should just run twice. Okay, action is empty, good. New colony now, and now we should see, there it is. We should see it slowly add on agents, that's correct. Okay, now it's making a second colony. And that looks correct. So there's that colony there. It's a blue colony. And it looks like it fixed it. Okay. Now there should be 2. So what we're going to do is go ahead and hop in Zeus here. Well, it does that. And there it is. And that, see, they're showing up with blue, which is a little aggravating. So what we're going to go ahead and do is copy to clipboard string where is it? Colony list. So I want to make sure that the colony list is being correct. So this is the giant array that's going to contain all of our bunnies, everything about them. So we have some markers here with some empty markers in there for some reason. Okay, we have their base, and then here's the new agent here. And it's just the color red. So for some reason the color red is there, but they are just not pulling the right colors. Or it's probably these guys over here that should be the red ones, so we're going to have to mess with that a little bit. But now I want to test them eating just like a vehicle, a car, like a strider. I'm going to put a strider right here. Okay, they instantly go for it. And they should just instantly explode, just like that. And probably taking the bunnies with them. Yep. So right now I have these as their little nests, their little homes. I can see these bunnies are exploring. These ones up here are exploring as well, but they are not capping territory. What's making me think that they're wander 2, not their wander 2. Let's see. Let's see this one. I'm gonna just make the sleep a little bit longer. I'm just doing a little tiny optimizations here, little tiny things here. Oh, this does not need to loop like that. Let's do that for now. Okay. So here's the problem. Set color blades just right here. Alright. So what I want to fix right now is I want to get the blue and the red. What is killing me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The evil bunnies. Oh, it's a pile of dead people. Alright, bunny. You made your point. Jeez. Gosh. Stay away from me, you guys. Stay away. What I want to do now is fix this. So, closest marker, color turn of this to closest marker. Marker name, grids, marker color. So this is the making. For some reason, this is not pulling the correct color from them, which I thought we got that correct. The marker color, colony color. Yeah, see, colony color. I'm gonna change this to colony color. So hopefully that will fix it. What I'm going to do is to recompile. That's why it makes it so hard. Okay. Oh no! I need to recompile the init.sqf here. So what I'm going to do is grab. Actually, you know what? Let's do this the easier way. So let's go ahead and grab speed wander. Grab this. Man, today I just feel like I am not in the zone for scripting. But we're going to go ahead and power through it. So this was mostly just bug fixes, looks like this time around. So that's okay. That happens. I didn't do what I wanted to do. I'll have to spend more time in this. So anyway, we defined that. So let's redefine. And I want to clear all the bunnies. And I think I had clear list and all bunny markers. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure. I'm gonna grab all these. I'm gonna run this. And looks like I actually kept those markers, which is a little irritating. That's okay, we'll do. Oh, that's because I did not run this as well. And so what we'll do is just for each, is that all mission? Oh man, I closed my scripting stuff here. Let's see, all map markers. Okay, all map markers. Delete marker X. Is that it? That's it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm going to add this to the bottom just in case, and also going to add for each all mission objects. If not is player X, then delete vehicle X. Now this will be a complete reset of the mission. Oh, I messed something up somewhere. That is player X. What did I do? Okay, type code expected string. So let's look at this. Ah! I always forget that this has to have a all here. Bam. Okay. So now with that, we redefine this and we are going to re-execute bunny base create. So we're going to redo that. Okay, so everything's reset. Can we get two different colonies? Okay, there's the blue one. So this is the blue one. Next one should be red, which might be harder to see in the map. Oh, I deleted my Zeus as well. And I'm not seeing. Okay, well, they're right next to each other. Oh, it's red. Beautiful. We can see that there's some red there. Then we need to see if other red will show up as well. Right now the colonies do not attack each other. Which is okay, I want to get in like their whole breeding mechanics first and then I'll add in that. Okay, I can see the red spreading here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, you can see there's another one right here that just made. Okay. I'm happy with that. I can see that. That's pretty good. And this one, this dude here, he should get targeted and killed. So we're going to go ahead and do a reset. And this is one thing I'm thinking about is I want to do for each. Oh, did I mess this up? Sure did. There. Just one more time. What I want to do is make it so people shoot at the bunnies now. Just get some basic functionality in there. I think that would be something that would be pretty good. Let's go ahead and I'm thinking there's a command you can do set. Oh man, I do it for dgen. Now I can't remember. Score? No. Let's see. Is it rating? I think it's rating. Add rating. Yep, this is it. Okay, so I want to add rating negative like 3,000. And every time a bunny is created. So we're going to go into here. Fine, add rating. Negative 3,000, because once it gets below 2,000, they go hostile. And we are going to recompile this now as well. Define. Okay. We're going to smile this in. Now hopefully, and I'm not sure, hopefully that should make other things shoot at them. This should just be a bunny massacre. Okay, here's one. Here's two. Okay. So we're gonna have a just engineer. Don't know. I don't know if he's intimidated enough by bunnies. Just don't know. Maybe he thinks the bunnies are very nice. That bunny does not think he's nice though. Nope. 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 So we're gonna make sure this works. X add rating negative 10,000 for each all units. And that doesn't include agents. So for each agent, we need this. And it's gonna be another thing I'm gonna add right here at the bottom. Some random code. Then agent X add rating negative 20,000. Because why not? Okay. Now will they decide to attack? The bunnies decide to attack, but the AI do not. So that is an interesting thing. AI will not target critters. So far that I know how. Uh oh, the bunnies are angry and he does not want to shoot. Okay, and one thing I need to test too is like a building. So what if I spawn in a fence? Do they like fences? It looks like buildings are okay. What about helicopters? Nope, they don't like helicopters. No, bunnies don't. Bunnies, no. Man, this bunny sure should know a lot. So that's interesting. I was able to get, maybe it's because I do create agent. I was able to get AI to shoot at tuna, but not at bunnies, and that is very interesting to me. How they refuse to shoot at these rabbits. Now that does present some problems, but that's not the end of the world at all. And I'm sure there's some way I can get them to do it. We'll just have to kind of play around with that. That's funny. But for now, I'm pretty happy. Wait a second. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing any red. So we gotta work on getting the, the markers set up. So blue seems to be working. For some reason, the red seems to just quit working. For a reason. I'm not sure why. And what? Is there a bunny nearby? Oh my gosh. Leave me alone. So we need to get that kind of figured out. And so maybe what I'll do is I'll work a little bit off screen on the boring stuff. And so I'll go work on, sorry. Yeah, I'm not in the zone today. I'm going to work on some of the boring stuff, getting a lot of the bugs tweaked out. And then what I'm going to do is kind of come back, record another video when we're adding in the kind of hive system where when they kill something, it adds to their food value. And every time they kill something, it adds to their food value. And if there's slots open, it'll spawn extra bunny. And the food will be kind of how many they have. If they get X amount of food, then maybe new nests will spawn. And so maybe we'll work on that when that's calmed down. So the next system I want to do, because I want to get that done, and then what I want to do is to kind of finalize it, is when you come into the contact with their path here, that they're kind of spreading around. It will, depending on how filled in it is and how potent or how much travel that is. Oh no, that it will spawn rabbits to come get you from the nearest hive. So I think that would be a really cool thing to have. So yeah, that's looking like, for some reason, so I'm gonna fix all those bugs. I'll come back to you guys when we have more of it done. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.